Wow, guys. So, how often does this happen? A director or any kind of creative talent listens to criticisms from the community of people who may or may not be interested in their work and decides to make changes due to those criticisms. That's exactly what we have here. Gotta go fast. Gotta fix this fast. Director of Sonic the Hedgehog movie announces changes to Sonic's design, according to this Nintendo Soup article. I don't think enough people go to Nintendo Soup, so I like referring to them for certain things. But who are we talking about? Well, we're talking about Jeff Fowler, the director of Sonic the Hedgehog movie. He tweeted out not too long ago this message right here. Thank you for the support. I don't know what kind of support he's talking about because I only seen maybe two people out of like a million people offer any kind of support. Game beaters. What? But criticism was very loud and clear. Like he states here, most people were criticizing this. Sure, there's probably some who were interested. I don't freaking know. But he states, hey, you guys aren't happy with the design and you want changes. It's going to happen. Everyone at Paramount and Sega are fully committed to making this character the best he can be. Hashtag Sonic movie, hashtag gotta fix fast. Boom, little wrench, peace sign. He's got this. And then I see Smash JT, my boy down here. He replied, you guys are just now getting the message? Exactly. Like, you know, when they first revealed this character design, when there was leaks out there was just as much criticism as there is now. And I guess it's just like once this trailer dropped, it really spread. So yeah, Smash JT's on point with that. You guys are just now getting the message. Oh my God. Check out Smash JT's channel though, if you haven't subscribed to him yet. He's got an awesome channel. Very underrated creator, but moving on here. So that's what they're doing. Gonna fix Sonic. Is that gonna fix the movie? Not necessarily so. We'll have to wait and see, but definitely interesting to see that the director is like, man, this Backlash is not cool. We got to take care of this. And it just kind of seemed odd the direction they went with Sonic. And sure, Sonic has gone through some changes over the years. We've seen that, some design changes. But this was just a really crazy departure that, you know, to fit him into live action, that you had to do it in this form. I mean, Sonic has been in games that have had humanoid characters that looked not necessarily 100% realistic, but you know what I mean, to where I think using more of a design of how he really looks in games could have still worked. Or even, I mean, I don't know that they could have spent the time and money to do this, but doing something like Roger Rabbit, which Roger Rabbit is a marvel for its time. It's a marvel to this day, how they filmed that movie, how they made the animated characters interact with the live action characters, vice versa. You know what I mean? It's just amazing. There's documentaries that talk about the filming and the animating of Roger Rabbit. That is the gold standard for doing live action with animation and having it feel, you know, real in a sense. Even, I mean, it's a movie, you know, it's not real, but just that, the eye line, the sight between them looking at each other, the interactions with shadows and stuff like that. Very amazing. Definitely worth digging into if you're into animation and movies. But I think that would have been kind of cool if they would have done something like that with this movie. But you just don't see too much of that going on. And then when they do attempt movies like that, which they have over the years, just doesn't feel as quality as Roger Rabbit. Hey, who knows? But with this film being filmed and put together, I'm sure they're still going through some editing and stuff like that. Maybe some little reshoots, who knows, over, you know, next few months. I don't necessarily think that they have to do a bunch of reshoots or refilming of this movie. It's more so just going to be this animation stuff. And I did see on this Nintendo Soup article, they brought up down here that, you know, most of the reactions are fairly positive, but then you do have a few that are, you know, putting out their concerns, voicing their concerns about the employees of the film. And I don't necessarily know that that's an issue to worry about, but this dude right here, this Flying Ham, my condolences to the animation team who is going to have to redo every scene of this movie now, probably with mandatory overtime they may or may not get paid for. I mean, I don't know that these guys are animating this movie in some third world country that doesn't have labor laws, stuff like that. And I'm pretty positive, however, these guys are contracted to do this work. They're part of unions. They'll get paid for the work that they do. At least I hope so. If they don't, that's a whole other issue. But I don't necessarily think there's going to be an issue with them getting paid. But always somebody's got to have some kind of negativity looking at these things. I mean, we all kind of, not all of us, but a lot of us looked at this movie in a negative fashion, myself included. It wasn't necessarily just the design of Sonic the Hedgehog. It was more so the biggest thing that I have held on to is the acting in the movie. I don't care about the storyline, the plot. It could be stupid as hell. It might still be enjoyable for kids or just people who don't care. I mean, I don't have to watch movies that have some kind of deep, crazy plot going on. Not everything has to be Game of Thrones caliber of story and, character writing and whatnot. It doesn't have to be like that. But, I can definitely enjoy stupid, goofy crap. But my main complaint with the Sonic trailer wasn't even the way he looked. It was more so the feel of the movie, the vibe I was getting. The biggest actor in the movie, in my eyes, is Jim Carrey. Seeing him in the few scenes, maybe I'm prejudging a little bit and I don't really have a full impression of this, but the few scenes that they showed in the trailer, the dude looks dead. Like, he just does not look like he wants to be there. He's not summoning his, he's not pulling Dr. Robotnik and pulling him into himself and portraying that character like he did with freaking Man on the Moon. I'm just joking here, but he just, looking at his eyes, looking at his facial expressions, sure, it's Jim Carrey, but it just doesn't look like he wants to be there. And that kind of ruins it for me a little bit. Maybe it's just that few scenes that they selected for this that I got that vibe. Maybe the whole thing is not going to be that way. But that was really the most striking thing for me. Looking at the dude and just realizing my opinion may not be true. Everything that I state is my opinion. But it just didn't look like he wanted to be there. He was just doing this for a payday or doing it as a favor for somebody. I don't know. But that was what my main issue was. A lot of us complained. Not too many had much support for this, for this movie. In the end, none of it matters. I hate to break it to you guys. Nothing really matters. Some movie with a Sonic the Hedgehog that doesn't look the way we want him to look. Even if he does look the way we want him to look, the movie could be stupid as hell. The movie could be, the next Gone with the Wind. I don't know. It could go either way, but in the end, none of it frickin' matters. It doesn't. But there's going to be that hardcore fan base of Sonic fans who are either all for it, and I know some who love Sonic that are like, you know what? I don't care. I'm a fan. I'm going to watch it, and that is cool. Don't let myself or anybody else distract you from enjoying yourself. Stupid fun. Have your stupid fun. Nothing's worth, blowing a gasket over. I'm not blowing a gasket over this. I just like to voice my opinions and thoughts because sometimes it's just fun and funny to talk some shit occasionally. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of YouTubers do. And some people take that a little too personal. Don't. It doesn't matter. Don't let somebody else's opinions on something that you love distract you from that. You know what I mean? Because then that's all you think about. If I don't like the direction that this movie is going, if I don't like the way it looks, if I don't like the way the character looks, I don't like the acting, my opinion means jack shit. If you enjoy it, why would you worry about me? Why would you worry about anybody else who's spoken badly or had a negative opinion on it? Because then that gets stuck in your head and you think about that crap and it may distract you from enjoying the film. Don't let me or anybody else distract you from enjoying something. Let yourself figure that out, right? But then that kind of goes against, well, why the hell do I film these videos? Why do I talk about this kind of stuff? Because I find it funny and entertaining. And I like to talk. I like to ramble on about some stuff. So there we go. Mr. Jeff Fowler, wish the best to you. This amazing flying ham. I don't know who the hell you are, what your issue is, but I don't think you have to worry about these animators much. The person you need to worry about is whoever came up with the design. It was not the animators. That is for sure. It was whoever's in charge of the design. That person's got something to worry about. Because holy crap, man. And why would Sega let this float through? Doesn't Sega have where they got to put their stamp of approval on that, and they see this blue hamster, live action hamster running around looking stupid as heck with these, like people were saying as well in my other video, why the hell is he running away from Dr. Robotnik in a car that cannot even go as fast as Sonic can? Sonic was running like 760 miles per hour. He can get away from Dr. Robotnik if he gets his dumbass out of the car and just jams. So there's already some stupid plot holes. Hey, but it is what it is, guys. Really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Peep it out. Wish the best for this team. We'll see what happens. With that said, and we'll catch you guys next time. We got to go fast. We got to fix this fast. And hell, it's crazy that they listen to us. So, let's give them a shot. Let's give them a chance, I guess, right? Peace out, bye-byes, and boom, bye. Thumbs up.